Orchim Habayim in Hebrew means welcome. The literal translation is blessed are those who come, and we are blessed to be here today to celebrate the marriage of Gill and Rick. And now that they have come here under the chuppah, which symbolizes their life together, a life that is open to family and friends, the bride will participate in a millennia-old tradition, and the groom also, encircling one another. Let me explain this certainly. There are a number of interpretations. Is it scaring off evil entities? Is it marking the territory, which we see in the animal kingdom? I prefer a different interpretation, which is you circle each other 7 times. There's 7 days of the week, and you are creating something. Those 7 days created the world. You are creating a world of your own. In traditional weddings, it is only the bride who circles the groom. But Julie and Rick are not people who are going to be kept to tradition. They are going to create something that resonates to who they are. And so they chose to circle one another. In this ceremony, we combine actually 2 different ceremonies, your betrothal and the wedding itself. Historically, the betrothal could have taken place up to a year before. But today, in our world, we combine them both into one ceremony. And so we do 2 blessings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who brings forth fruit from the vine. Rick, if you'll drink from that cup and share, indicating a lifetime of sharing that you and Jill will have together. And then a second betrothal blessing. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, source of all things, who has called us to holiness, who has instructed us concerning marriage, what is allowed and what is prohibited, and has given us the privilege and pleasure of being with you here today to enter under the chuppah and to join in the covenant of marriage. And so now we're going to bless and receive rings. So if I might ask. Rick, I'm going to ask you to take the ring that you have for your bride-to-be and looking only at her, joining hands and heart, I'm going to say the Hebrew and then I'll tell you the English and you'll repeat the words of English. Harayat mekudeshet li, pataba'at zot kadat Moshe ve'Yisrael. You are consecrated unto me, Julie, with this ring.
You are consecrated unto me, Jill, with this ring.
According to the laws of Moses and Israel.
According to the laws of Moses and Israel.
Now you can put the ring on her finger. Jill, let me give you that ring, a symbol of your love and commitment, looking into his eyes and into his heart. Would you say the words, and you'll say the English after I say the Hebrew. Ani la dodi v'dodi li. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. Now at this point, Jewishly, you are husband and wife. But you don't get to rush to the kiss yet, because we have many more things to do, but not a lot to do in our order of business. One is to talk about the ketubah, the marriage contract that a group of your family witnessed right before the ceremony. This goes back millennia, and it was actually the first witness in the world that acknowledged women and their place. You actually won't find the words love or romance, Mary mentioned, forgive me, in that document. You do find the concepts of dedication and responsibility and commitment, all of which underline. So just to summarize, it did say on the 5th day of the month of Tammuz in the year 5769 since the creation of the world in the city of Austin, Texas, Richard, son of James and Lynn, said to this maiden, Gilead, daughter of Michael and Nancy, be my wife, according to the laws of Moses in Israel, and I will cherish, honor, support, and maintain you in accordance with the custom of Jewish husbands, who cherish, honor, support, and maintain their wives faithfully. And it went on, and you both consented to it, and you had 2 witnesses there who consented. I inspected your rings and certified them as kosher. And so here we are in this moment. And we're invited right now to enter into sacred time. So literally the veil between this world and the world to come is lifted. And it's said that when a bride and groom are under the chuppah, heaven itself opens up and the world is created anew. In Hasidic communities, the bride will carry with her a list of prayers for herself and her husband-to-be, for her family, for his family. It's now their family, for their community. And what I ask all of you is to participate in this sacred moment with your prayers for Jill and Rick, for your prayers for the world that we all will live in together and that their children will inherit. And so if you'll take a moment in prayer for them and intention for their union. Because we understand that all prayers ascend at this sacred moment. And it is really a privilege. This is my second Botiki wedding. I've officiated at many